flying to Argentina on a Saturday morning with me through Delta One. Shouts to Delta for my medallion upgrade. Gonna be going 16 hours of flight time from LA to Argentina. But as you can tell, there's nobody here on a Saturday morning. Normally in the morning, there's around 10 to 15 business travelers. But since I'm the only one, I am not gonna rush at all. Delta One, you check in downstairs, and that's your own private security, TSA right there. I'm the only one there, so it's kind of nice to get a head start. So when you go through Delta One, I like how there's an elevator that takes you up to the lounge instead of through the terminal with everybody else. I always like to go to the lounge, obviously, to get free drinks, free food. Here I am grabbing the Pellegrino. She offered the box water, and this is when I said, hell no, it tastes like cardboard. I'd rather just eat cardboard. And she agreed. And if you tell me otherwise, you are nasty. Angel music, straight to the lounge. So here we are. Let's see what they have for lunch and for a drink. I'm actually normally never here during lunch. I always take like the 5, 6 a.m. flights. So it's kind of nice to see lemonade available. So I gotta grab my lemonade and put my stuff down afterwards and see what else we got. Normally there's chicken and rice at lunch, so I'm gonna go for that. Salads, nope, no thank you. There's my chicken. Grab my plate, my fork. I think she's grabbing like clam chowder, but I'm good with that. So here's me grabbing my chicken, and then let's go get the rice. I don't know why this clip is so long. Shit. Okay. Wait, it's actually not rice today, it's pasta. I would definitely take that as a carb today. So grab a little bit of pasta. And what else do we got? Okay, there's deli meat and the wraps, and that looks like a biscuit. Just gonna get some deli meat because protein is protein. And then I was debating getting a cookie, but I'm just gonna pass. I don't need any more sugar than I already have in my life. But don't tell anybody that I'm gonna fill up my Pellegrino with some soda. Normally I fill up my Yeti, but I totally forgot my Yeti at home. It's sitting on my desk. Whoops. So now I'm gonna head back to the terminal. Today my flight is leaving out of Tom Bradley International for some reason. So I gotta take the walk of death, which is like a 15-minute walk, but it's alright. It's a very stressless Saturday here at LAX, so no biggie. I get to use the new bridge that they constructed from Terminal 3 to Tom Bradley. And I know they filmed a lot of movies there because I had a lot of friends in production going, hey, we're filming in LAX and the parts that aren't built yet. So it's kind of nice to see that little walkway. It does allow you to go from 3 to 4 without having to recheck in your stuff. So here I am having Indian curry on the plane with the Guy Ritchie movie. I've never seen this movie before. I did enjoy it, but I'm probably only going to watch the movie once. But I love Guy Ritchie banter. And here is my dinner. It was pretty tasty, I'm not going to lie. I wish there was naan bread. I think that would have actually completed the meal, but it is what it is. And then here is me putting on Cool Runnings, which is a really nice 90s movie. I definitely liked one of the famous lines, you dead. And here's me landing in Atlanta, finding out that my flight to Argentina was canceled. So the flight was canceled. It was supposed to be at 10 o'clock at night to head to Argentina, but they told me that the flight is now going to be the next day, the next morning. So Delta compensated and gave me a free hotel. So I took that, and here's me waiting for the shuttle to get to a hotel. So day one of travel, unfortunately, I have to spend in Atlanta for the night, which went to Magic City to get some wings. That'll be a picture for another day. Here is me on the next morning at the terminal. I love finger puppets, but I'm going to pass on that. And here's me on the jet bridge getting onto the plane. And first things first, when you get to your seat, get comfortable. When you're in Delta One, you get your own overhead bin per seat, so it's kind of nice that I can get up and down and retrieve my stuff without bothering anybody. My backpack there has my laptop and my chargers and my CPAP machine. And then my luggage, this is kind of heavy, I'm not gonna lie, it's like 30 pounds because it's all camera gear and my gimbal. And then as I'm sitting down, when you have Delta One, you have this little screen in between. You can pull it up and down so you don't have to look at your neighbor, but I left mine down because I had no neighbor, believe it or not. This flight actually, nobody was sitting next to me, so it's kind of nice. And then there's your little bag with all your toiletries that you get. It's the same Mexican artisan bag from earlier this year. And then first things first, you got to change into slippers. Wearing shoes on a plane is a no-no, especially for an 11-hour flight. I'd rather be comfortable with my socks down. There's a screen going up, but I put it back down earlier during the flight because nobody was there. And then they come around giving you champagne. I asked for orange juice. And then here's me setting my high score on the trivia game. I've seen probably 25% of the questions. I still don't score very well, but I score enough to score 100,000 on every single flight, so that's a good thing. The downside about sleeping overnight is my 11-hour flight becomes kind of useless because I've already slept through the night. So I'm going to try to lie down as much as I can and get some video editing done and some picture editing for work done, but oh man, here's where I found out my case is faulty. So my Ray-Bans I didn't get to use on this trip a lot because I didn't have a charger. But dinner was very tasty. Dinner was like a beef roast, and over there on your left is just a bunch of cheese. And then this is new. I've actually never had the ice cream sundae because I never fly this route. I guess on Delta One flights from the East Coast, starting anywhere else, you do get ice cream sundae, so it's kind of nice. And here's me getting into Argentina at 6 o'clock on a Sunday evening. Nobody was at the airport. It was super empty, so it was nice that only our flight went through customs, and I got my bag very quickly because there's no airport staff to unload many planes. And here's me getting in line for a cab to get to glory. What I loved was the fact that it was winter in Argentina, so I'm wearing just a canvas jacket, but it was 49 degrees outside, and it felt amazing. And here I am getting into Glory's neighborhood, getting straight out the car, and guess who's waiting for me? Hi, Glory. And now I'm going to start my trip here in Argentina. Taxi cab, and here I am. I'll show this video on Instagram, but this is me giving her Tupperware. Okay, bye guys.